All right, we're actually early tonight. Welcome to the live, guys. Appreciate all you guys joining already. I see Rogue One, J-Man. As you guys see, we have a special guest tonight. We have Mr. Daniel here with us. Welcome in, Daniel.
What's going on, guys?
Hopefully everyone can hear you and everything. It should be good. I can hear you just fine. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. I think it's all right. It just cut out. It just cut out for you as well?
Yeah, it just cut out for me as well.
I'm not sure what that's all about. Let me check here. Once let me get on the live, see the chat. Is the sound working? Oh yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
We are good. All right. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Daniel, got anything to work on tonight at all, or just kind of hanging out?
I just kind of hang out tonight. No work going on.
Nice. What we got? Dwayne. What's up, Dwayne? Dwayne says, hey, just bashing it. J-Man Scarif. Daniel. Mike Bird. What's up, Mike? Appreciate you guys joining. Rogue One. Hopefully you guys are all doing well tonight. As you guys see, we got special guest Daniel tonight.
Yes, sir.
I'll let a couple people join in here. If anybody has any questions for Daniel, just don't be afraid to ask him in the chat. We're just gonna hang out. I might throw the brushless system in the the mini slabs tonight, and then yeah. Shout out to the 6 you guys in chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button on your way in. Dwayne says, in Lincoln County, Oregon, the king tides are crazy this year. Yeah. Also, Daniel, if you got to leave at any time, don't be afraid to just let me know. And if you got to go, no worries.
All right, man.
Yeah, guys. If you guys saw the sale, we picked up the aluminum Pro Moto wheels, $15 a piece when they were originally $100. And then we also picked up the rear. I thought I got a front and a rear. We got 2 rears, which kind of sucks, but that's all right. Go ahead and check those out tonight. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Appreciate you guys joining. Also, shout out to DRC. We're gonna have a video coming on this soon. We'll go ahead and this will probably be coming this week, probably at the end of the week. I have to do a review on that. We will also be doing another video on the Raptor R as well. This thing is pretty sweet. I thought about going 4S on here. I don't know, but let's see here. Dwayne says really high and low tide because of the position of the Earth and Moon in relation to the Sun. Nice. J-Man says just bashing it, and Daniel sup.
What's going on, J-Man?
Yeah, we're actually usually we're late, but tonight we're actually a couple minutes early, so that's kind of nice. All right. I got a question for you, Daniel. What's your well, we'll let a couple people join yet before we go ahead and ask questions. Daniel, sorry, J-Man or Dwayne says just bashing. I just got the Mojave 6S. Now I have all of them. Nice, Dwayne. Congrats on the purchase. Shout out to the 8 in chat. If you're just joining in, welcome in. Welcome in. All right. J-Man says, nice, Dwayne. What? All right, I'll ask the first question. What do you think of that Creighton, Daniel? Looks like you're having a blast with it.
Yeah, so far it's going well, but it's currently at a hobby shop right now. It's been there for about a few days, and it's not going to be available until next week. So.
Oh, no kidding. What happened?
So the guy told me that the center diff it was out. The gears were stripped. He got to replace the whole center diff. So.
Oh man. Was yours Was yours happen to be leaking when you first got it? Do
No,
you
it
remember?
wasn't.
It wasn't?
Mm.
See, when I got mine, it was leaking right away. But I've seen a couple people have them leaking, and others not so much. But yeah, that's center diff. That's no bueno.
Like at first
Dwayne,
when because at
go
first I
ahead.
thought it was my rear diff that went out, but
Uh,
actually it was my center diff. So
yeah, I hear you. Okay, Dwayne has a question for you, Daniel. Daniel, what is your favorite RC?
my favorite RC has to be Max Slash.
Why is that one your favorite?
It's like perfect amounts of power. It's good for bashing. It's just good for most skate parks sometimes since it has like a plastic chassis, so it gives a lot more than the Creighton. The Creighton has an aluminum chassis, so bashing it could bend the chassis under like extreme load.
Definitely, that's a great point. So we got Fly327 says just bashing it, and Daniel Rogue One's talking to Fly. Everyone's talking to each other. If you guys got any questions for Daniel, also make sure if you haven't, make sure you guys go subscribe to him. J-Man, I know you're good at the links. If you could leave Daniel's link in the chat. If you guys go check him out as well. Dwayne says, yeah, J-Man, I have the 2S Groms, 4S now, and 6S and Big Brother 5T. Nice. So how many RC cars do you have, Daniel?
If I best remember right now, around 12, but plus the limitless, it's gonna be 13.
Nice. Got a good fleet then.
I was actually putting a VXL in my infraction the other day. The Valenian system that you were planning on putting on your mini slush.
Yep. On the 3S infraction?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Nice. That thing will be a beast.
I actually got it to hit the same speed as the Felony too, which is
No
crazy
kidding.
for 3S.
Wow. That thing is insane.
Yeah.
See, what's your favorite style of Daniel's got one. Daniel, you got any Red Cat lowriders?
No, I do not.
Here, I'll go ahead and get your link in the real fast. I was just on it. I got it, J-Man. I think yep, here we go. I got it. All right. Yeah. Shout out to the 8 in chat. If you're just joining in, welcome in. There we go. Make sure if you guys haven't, go check out Daniel. There's his link. Mike says, Daniel, do you have any crawlers or just bashing trucks?
I mostly just have bashing trucks, but I do really want to get a crawler one day.
Crawling's cool, but it's too slow for me.
Like I feel like crawling, like you got to be at like a specific place, like where it's like a lot of like mountains, rocks, and stuff.
That's very true. Or you could maybe build a course or something for them.
Yeah.
All right, Fly says got the good wrench or number 3 today. Nice, Fly. Got that Dale Earnhardt car. Heck yeah. Dwayne says Fly 327. Both of them are my next Shelf Queen purchases. Nice. Very nice. Let's see. What's your next? Well, besides the one you already got, what's your next plan of purchase? If you had to pick one car to get, what would it be?
Probably a crawler, since I got way too many street racing and bashing vehicles. I really want to like get into crawling too.
Heck yeah. That's what's awesome about the hobbies. There's so many different flying, crawling, bashing, speed runs. That's the awesome part about it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Let's see. J-Man said I got Daniel. Fly327 says Dwayne. What do you think about that Losi NASCAR? Would you get one of those?
Yeah, well, they seem pretty cool.
They're pretty neat. I like what they did with them. I wish they were 10 scale though. I really do, but they are cool.
Yeah.
Mike Bird says, "What crawler catches your eyes, Daniel?"
In terms of tracks, it's probably the TRX4 Bronco. I'd probably say that one catches my eye the most.
Yeah, the TRX4 is that's what, if I got a crawler, that's what it would be as well.
Yeah.
Aviation Aerospace, what's up, Aviation? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Aviation says, "My friend has a crawler that is on its last leg. He has to replace the entire frame and metal bars. It's so cooked." Sounds like he definitely got his use out of it. That's for sure. Let's see. J-Man says, "Yeah, I get into bashing again. Do some crawling stuff later, but yeah, they're cool." Definitely, J-Man. Mike Bird says TRX4, great choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Traxxas. I actually had a TRX4 a while back. I traded for it, and then I ended up selling it. But I did sell it. But what did I miss here? Did I miss Wild Bill? Let's see. All right. Shout out to the 9 in chat. If you're just joining in, welcome in. Surprisingly, we're actually on time tonight. We also got to welcome in Daniel. Appreciate Daniel for coming to hang out with us tonight. Sweet. That looks pretty sweet. We got that. I got to glue it yet, but we got the rear Pro Moto tire on there. It's pretty darn cool. Definitely got some weight to it, but Aviation says, "Oh, my teacher's coming." Mike says, "My first crawler kit was a TRX4 Sport. Great kit with amazing instructions."
Nice.
Yeah, the kits are pretty cool too. It definitely would be a fun thing to do. Have you ever done any kits, Daniel? Build it any from the ground up or whatever?
I haven't had a kit before, but I think Traxxas sells the Slash two-wheel drive kit the best. I remember the assemble kit where you can, basically build your RC from the ground up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I think those are I think a lot of people race those or spec race those. They build them and then you can kind of build them to whatever you want to race them. Rogue One says, JustBashinit, I got the axial Heliman for almost 200 off retail, brand new. Nice, Rogue One. Heck yeah. Man, I just about purchased that Team Corrali Shiroi, but I haven't done it yet. That thing is just pretty penny, that thing is. But J-Man says Felony looks pretty sick. Fly327 says kits are awesome. Mike Bird says, "I do love Vanquish." Yeah, see, Vanquish are the really expensive ones, aren't they? Pretty sure they are.
Yeah.
Aviation says, "My mate bought a Tamiya RC model kit. Looks so fun." Nice. All right, I gotta ask it, Daniel. What is your favorite brand if you had to pick one?
Hey, what do you mean by brand? Of car or
just RC car? What's your favorite brand?
Well, it kind of depends. For bashing, I'll probably go Arma. For speed runs, probably Arma too. But for like general driving, I would say Traxxas.
Yeah, Traxxas does have some good cars. I mean, yeah, everyone's got such good cars. It's kind of hard to pick early, but we got Big Izzy RC. We got Rinks. Big Izzy says, "What's up, fellas?" Rinks says, "What's up, nerds?" Good old Rinks. Let's see here. If you guys got any questions, if you're just joining in, shout out to the 11 in the chat. If you got any questions for Mr. Daniel tonight, He's here to answer your questions or just anything in general about RC. We'd love to hear it. Daniel, you got any questions for the chat or anything that you want to?
Well, what are your guys' favorite RC brand?
Perfect. What are your guys' favorite RC brand? Let's see here. Rogue One says, Bastion, I haven't either on the Cheroy. Randy, what's up? Randy says, hello, Daniel, and just bashing it. Shout out to the 14 in chat if you are just joining in. Daniel had a question for you. What's your guys' favorite brand?
What's going on, Randy?
I linked, I can link it again, but if you haven't, make sure you guys go subscribe to Daniel. Make sure you check out his content. He's got some good videos. He just had a few good ones on the Creighton 6S. What you got? Put M2C all over that thing, right, Daniel?
Yeah.
Looks pretty good. Rink says, got any nitros?
No, I don't have any nitros. Just electric.
Would you consider a nitro? I'll add on to that in the future. Would you ever think about getting a nitro?
I have drove a nitro in the past, but I don't think I'll be getting one just because of how much maintenance they require.
Definitely. I hear you there. Let's see here. Fly327 says Arma for the win. Arma says Big Izzy. Mike Bird says Arma. Rink says if you go by what I own, more of my favorites would be HPI.
Nice.
Randy says I like Arma and Losi. I just got a Traxxas. I don't hate it. Nice, Randy. Randy picked up a Stampede. OG RCs in the chat. What's up, OG? Appreciate you joining. Shout out to OG. Hopefully you're doing well. Definitely appreciate you joining, as well as the 13 others in the chat. Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. We are back on a Wednesday. Sorry we missed you last Wednesday. Ended up getting really busy and was not able to be live. We are here tonight with Mr. Daniel in the chat. Let's see here. I'm missing a bunch just flying. J-Man says, nice, Daniel. Have to check it out. Definitely go check out Daniel's Creighton video, as well as all his other ones. J-Man said, Rink says, boo, Daniel, buy a nitro. Everyone's talking to each other. Big Izzy says, do you have any Relarlos?
No, I don't.
Oh, man. Let's see here. The chat is flying. Shout out to the 18 in chat. Everyone's talking to each other. Luke, what's up, Luke? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Randy says you're going to love it. Or Randy, you're going to love it. OG says HPI is law. OG is if you haven't checked out OG Daniel, he's the OG, he's the nitro guy for sure, as well as Rinks. There's a bunch of nitro guys in here, but everyone's talking.
I checked out OG before. I see he be doing a lot of like nitro RC.
Mm-hmm. He's getting into electric as well now, which is awesome. Shout out OG. Hayden RC. What's up, Basher Basement? What is up, Hayden RC? Appreciate you joining. Everyone's talking to each other. Randy says, just got a new opinion and spur for the Stampede today. It's alive and well now. Nice. Luke says, hello, gentlemen. Oh, man. Randy says, fly. You were right. The rain started at 10:30 sharp. Just like you said. OG says, my sledge is a Creighton killer. Fly327 says, Arma Mojave EXP 8S. Big as ERC says, anyone see getting on the Horizons pre-Black Friday sales? And Lee Harris, what is up, Lee? Appreciate you joining. Says, good evening, guys. All right, if you guys got any questions for Daniel, don't be afraid to leave them in the chat. We would love to hear them. Lee says, I can't stay long, though, as usual. No worries, Lee. No worries. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of what's the fastest you've had your speed runs go? Your fastest speed run you've done, because I know you do that a lot.
So far, my fastest is 90.
90. Nice. It's pretty good. All right, Randy says, Daniel, favorite RC of all time?
My favorite, since I do a lot of speed runs, gotta be the Felony. Most definitely.
Rogue One says, Creighton V6, Team Corrali, Kagama LE, Traxxas Rustler Ultimate, MT8 is also awesome. All right. Big Izzy says, Daniel, what was your worst crash?
My worst crash was actually on my Creighton about a few weeks ago. I hit a rock doing full speed, and I just broke the axle right off.
Oh, man. I bet that hurt. Yeah, I bet that one didn't feel good.
Yeah.
Shout out to the 16 in chat. If you're just joining in, welcome in. Big Izzy says, Daniel. Oh, wait, I better read that. My bad. J-Man says, with all the upgrades you've done, is it built bomb proof or better than factory at least for your Creighton? Would you say it's built better, Daniel?
Now with all the upgrades, it is better. But when it comes stock, probably I'll do the M2C chassis brace because I'm mostly worried about that chassis bending the most. So.
Yeah, I'm glad you got that rear. Didn't you get that under skid brace or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I should have done that right when I got mine, but I did not, and then I ended up bending the chassis. But it happens.
Yeah.
All right. Mike Bird says, biggest RC mistake purchase, Daniel.
My biggest mistake was the Stampede 4x4. That was my biggest purchase mistake.
And why was that your biggest purchase mistake?
Because I feel like the heavy duty parts don't hold up to the bash. Because when I went out and just bashed the heck out of it, and then parts started breaking. Even the HD parts snapped. So that's why it's not as durable as it says.
Nice. Nick, what is up, Nick? Appreciate you joining. Randy says chassis brace is on my shopping list for sure. Biggest he says, Randy, mine too. Everyone's talking to Nick. All right. I think I'm going to go ahead and start throwing in the Russell system in this slash. Randy says, yes, sir, Big Izzy. Like I said, if you guys got any questions for Daniel, don't be afraid to ask. For Daniel, if you got any questions, don't be afraid to let the chat or ask the chat. So what would you say your main thing on your channel would be, like speed runs and bashing pretty much, or?
Yeah, well, mostly speed runs and bashing. Though sometimes I'll put like for example, if I'm putting something on my car, I may post like a tutorial on how to do it sometimes.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, definitely. Nick is talking to everyone and says, did I miss anything? You just missed, we got Daniel tonight as a special guest, and we're just been asking him questions. Let's see here. Big Izzy RC says, my Vortex 4S conversion isn't going as planned. Oh, no, Big Izzy. What do you think there's going to be any big sales for Black Friday?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm probably aiming towards Horizon Hobby for having the biggest sale. Since Traxxas, maybe maximum they do around 25-30%. But Armor, sometimes they go all out and they go like at least 50.
Yeah, you are right there. I think I saw a post that Traxxas is doing sales on Ultimates, I think. On every Ultimate. All their Ultimates will be on sale for Black Friday, I think.
Yeah.
Anybody in the chat, what you guys think is going to be on sale? Anything big? You guys got your eyes planned on anything big? Let's see here. Daniel says, I hope something better than the previous Black Friday sales. Rogue One says, JustBashinit, you installing the VXL and the mini slash? Yes, sir, Rogue One. I got it right here. I just got to dig into it. Mike Bird says, Daniel, do you have a personal like that rugged or just the RTR? Oh, I get this question. Do you have a favorite remote that you like to run?
Probably the Fly Sky.
Why is that one your favorite?
Because it has a screen on it, so basically if I have like a hobby wing system, I can like go there and program it and everything.
Oh, sweet. Fly, I've heard good things about those.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Fly327 says, Daniel killing it on his channel.
Appreciate it, Fly.
Randy says, are you into crawling, Daniel?
Yes, I am into crawling. I was tempted to get one, but since I'm more towards like speed runs and bash right now, like I'll probably stick with that. But in the future, I will get into crawling, most definitely.
Nick says pre-Black, not pre-Black Friday, not previous. Gotcha. Big as ERC says Big Rock 6S. Rink says I just need a J concept deals. I need buggy bodies. Buggy bodies and stadium truck parts. Rink says if a felony goes on sale, I might jump. Well, you tell him, Daniel, how much you like the felony.
Yeah, I like it very much. If you're like the type of guy that likes muscle vibes and just love doing speed runs, the felony is definitely it.
Heck yeah. Let's see here. Mike Bird says radio. I mean, Daniel, we got you, Mike. We got you. J-Man says I getting Big Rock 3S unless something better comes out. Turtle RC says, what's up, y'all? What is up, Turtle? Hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate you joining. Randy says, Turtle RC in the house. Mike Bird says, I use GT5 for my crawlers. Big as ERC says, drop his link. I gotcha. There we go. There's Daniel's link. If you guys haven't, make sure you guys check out Daniel. Nick says, does it handle a lot different than the infraction?
Now, I haven't drove the Infraction 6S, but from the reviews that I see people post on YouTube, supposedly at higher speeds, the felony stays straight. But it handles much better than the Infraction, from what I heard.
He says, my felony collects dust every time I take it, it's $70 in tires.
Yeah, I get your rinks.
He also says the wider rear tires make it feel more stable, but then the infraction.
Definitely.
All right. Turtle says, sub to you, Daniel. Heck yeah.
Appreciate it, Turtle.
Yeah. Shout out to the RC community, everyone in here that joins, and it's awesome. When I started doing this stuff, never thought I'd have such amazing people that are in the chat all the time or just hanging out and chatting. It makes it all worthwhile, man. It really is awesome.
Definitely.
So how long have you been making RC videos? I see you got like Nerf stuff on your channel as well, but how long have you been doing the RC stuff?
So I've been doing Nerf for about, I think, 2 to 3 years, and then after that 3 years, and now I start switching up with RC. So I'm doing RC for about 10 months now, I'm thinking.
Nice. Heck yeah. You just kind of just started recording RCs like you did with the Nerf stuff, or?
Yeah, it was like one day I just had this passion, like, to review RC, and I just kind of got into it.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. It's fun. It really is. I mean, no matter what you do, people are going to watch your stuff. Everyone has their own way of doing it, and that's the awesome thing about this for sure.
Definitely.
Shout out to the 19 in chat. Appreciate you guys joining. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind on the chat. Big Izzy RC says I've been subscribed. Heck yeah, Big Izzy. Daniel said, I wonder how a felony would do on the oval. Well, I have an infraction, so. King D, what is up? King D says, what's up, everyone? What is up, King D? Appreciate you joining. Fly327 says, infraction 6S, you have You have to give it a setup. Hot Wheels, what's up, Hot Wheels? Appreciate you joining. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Oh, my thing just blitzed out. What did I miss? Everyone's talking to each other. Nick says, I did end up ordering those Promoto rims. Nice, Nick. We got them right here. The sad thing is I didn't realize it, but we're both rear tires. So this one is the Geomax MX33s, and this is the Geomax MX14s. I thought one was front, one was rear, but they were both rears. So I'm going to have to order up the a front tire, which they don't make the Geomax, whatever this is, in the front. So they only make one front tire. But yeah, they look pretty sweet. For $15 when they're regularly $100, can't go wrong. Randy says, I like those red wheels you've got on your Max. Where can they be found, and what is the make model name?
So I got them on Amazon. I think they're called like SRC Hobby tires, like Sweeps Racing.
Okay. See, we found, and what is the make model? Gotcha. Nick says, I got them to do Supermoto tires and forgot they aren't the same size. Oh, no. All right. If you guys got any questions for Daniel, don't be afraid to leave them in the chat. Are you guys, anybody doing any wrenching tonight, or work just hanging out, or what is everybody up to tonight? Any RC plans for this weekend, I'll ask. Rogue One says, any thoughts on the Traxxas RS200, Daniel?
In my personal opinion, it looks cool. I have seen one at a Hobby Town in person, but in my personal opinion, I just think it's way too overpriced for what it is.
100%. I couldn't agree with you more. You think it's more like it's like Vortex size, so it's more like 10 scale kind of.
Like it seems smaller than the Vortex too, actually.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, I think they call it like a mini rally, the best I remember. I'm not sure what it was.
Yep.
But yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Fly says, Arma Limitless, really smooth. Nick says, any future RC plans, Daniel?
My RC future plan is to probably like collab with other RC YouTubers and make a video together.
That'd be pretty sweet. We always talk about it, but it'd be so cool to get everyone in chat and all the RC community together and have one big event. That would just be awesome.
Definitely.
That would be crazy for sure. Okay. You got too much stuff. You ever working on stuff and then you got so much stuff on your bench? It's a problem all the time here.
Like sometimes we wrench on my cars and there'll just be a whole bunch of screws. I don't know which screw goes into which. It's just,
yep. Yeah, it gets pretty wild. Okay. Oh boy, I just missed a bunch of. J-Man says, just hanging out. Shout out to the 19 in chat. If you're just joining in, welcome in. Appreciate everyone coming and hanging out. Rink says the RC10 10T and RC10 GT builds start Saturday, and going to the track to test and tune the B7. Nice, Rinks. That'll be awesome. OB says, how's everyone doing tonight? What is up, OB? Appreciate you joining. Shout out to the 21 of you guys in chat. If you haven't hit that like button on your way in, I'll go ahead and leave Daniel's link in the chat. If you guys haven't, make sure you guys check them out already. A couple of you have, so that's awesome. Definitely appreciate all you guys, as well as everybody else in chat. Make sure you guys check out everyone's videos when you have time, and leave a comment, leave a like. Let's see here. Rogue One says, JustBashinit, I'm traveling this week. If you haven't caught on, Daniel, they always got, like Nick says here, just bash again. They always change just bashing it to shout out Urban Legend. He calls me just doing laundry. So oh man, it's awesome, man. It's all fun. Yeah. Just bash again. That'd be kind of cool. have a bashing event.
Yeah.
Randy says I saw one of those RS 200s today. It's pretty sweet looking. I'd say it's true 1/10 to the actual car it's modeled after. Carson RC, what's up, Carson RC? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well, as well as Dirty Max RC and Wild Bill RC. Dirty Max says, "What's up, Basher Basement? What is up, Dirty Max and Wild Bill RC?" Appreciate you guys joining. Appreciate you guys. Matthew Senior, what is up, Matthew? What is up, guys? Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to 23. Let's see here. Randy says, Daniel, what is your next RC you would like to get?
So my next RC, I'll probably like to get an X Max Ultimate.
That they're pretty insane. Yeah, they're going on sale, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see here. That's a dub, says Matthew Senior. Rink says, I just have a hard time spending good money on Traxxas. I don't like their electronics at all. Yeah, some of them are all right. Some of them are not so all right. Like the 8S system and the X Max, I'm not a fan of. Probably go Hobby Wing with that. Row One says, OB just hanging out in the Bastard basement. OB says, just subscribe, Daniel. Heck yeah, OB.
Thanks, OB.
Everyone's talking to each other. Oh my gosh, the chat is flying tonight. Turtle says, everyone needs an X Max, 100%.
Definitely.
X Max is just a beast. My favorite RC car for sure. Matthew says, man, desoldering Castle motor wires. Oh no. He says, much OB. Dirty Max says, I got a few X Maxes. Yes, sir. Have you ever owned an X Max, Daniel?
I've never owned one before, but I do want to.
They're pretty insane. They really are. All right, I gotta bring my dog upstairs 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right, sorry, we are back. What did I miss? Luke says the stock Traxxas electronics are so far so behind the stock spectrum. It's not even funny. Abe, what is up, Abe? Appreciate you joining. Grizzly RC, what is up, Grizzly? Hopefully you're doing well. Grizzly says hello, all. No for having a great day running RCs. I just wanted to say hi. I'm playing darts in a league. Well, appreciate you coming and saying hi, Grizzly. Good luck on your darts game. OB says dirty. A few X Maxes, nice. Rink says if I come by an X Max cheap, I would get one. I won't pay $1,400 and then rip the motor and ESC out. J-Man says, yeah, Traxxas, pretty sweet. Randy says, not going to lie, I love that Funko. Yeah, what do you think of the Funko, Daniel?
I think it's cool, but for that price of like $1,300, or I think it's $1,400 now that they placed it at, I think I'd rather get like an XRT or like an X Max. I think it would be like a better basher because the Funko is more like sand dunes type.
Yeah, I think that's very, very area specific, I would say.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Nick says, Daniel, how many cars do you have?
13.
Turtle RC says, Luke, my X Max Ultimate ESC died in the second pack. LOL. Oh no. Oh no, second pack. Whew. Matthew says throwing a 800 kV in the Outcast 8/12S. Fly says X-Max crashes pretty good. Turtle, what's up, buddy? Says OB. Dirty says, so I have the Hobby Wing Max 10 2400 kV in my Outcast 4S. Then I pull the throttle. When I pull the throttle, it just shudders and keeps going into 4 beeps and a single one at the end. Any ideas? Let's see. When you pull the throttle, it just shudders and keeps doing 4 beeps. I don't know if I've. You have any experience with Hobby Wings, Daniel?
I've never owned a Hobby Wing before, so I'm not so sure how their ERC is programmed and how it works and everything.
Maybe try reprogramming it, Dirty Max. I don't know if you've done that already, but I would start there maybe. King D says that's why I'm taking out my right and put my Max 8 in the Raptor R Ultimate. Nice, King D. Yeah, that. Speaking of Raptor R Ultimate, I got the old version, and I thought about throwing 4S in this thing, but maybe I'll do a Hobby Wing system. I bought this thing when this Fox edition came right out, and I've been loving that thing. Luke says, Turtle, I had the same experience, but I have 2 X Maxes and 2 XRTs. Just Hobby Wing in Castle. All right, here we go. Rogue One says, Daniel, are you going to get the X Max Ultimate on sale coming up?
I'm thinking about it. I might take advantage of it, but I'm just not sure.
I think it said 250 off or something like that.
Yeah.
Come here, Gracie. Come here. Are you being naughty? Got to hang out with the dog tonight. Let's see here. J-Man says, yeah, true to that. 30 Max RC says, let's see here. J-Man, Randy, 5327. Nick, Matthew, Turtle, Rinks, Grizzly, Abe, Wild Bill, RC. If there's anybody else I missed, everyone's talking to Dirty. OB says, Daniel, what scale do you run most?
7 scale.
Let's see. Your Turtle says, Randy, come to the dark side. And Turtle RC says, Dirty, did you recalibrate your controller? Yeah, see, I thought it would have to do something with the recalibration or something like that.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Anybody else got any questions? Dan, you got any questions for the chat or anything?
What is your favorite? What is your guy's favorite motor and ESC combo?
Good question. Favorite motor and ESC combo for the chat. Luke says, what's your favorite RC? Luke, mine is the X-Max. I have 2 X-Maxes. I have the one I picked up for $350, and then I have the one I built up pretty much. No, the X-Max is definitely my favorite. 30 Max says, gear mesh is good. I set the throttle trim, calibrated ESC. All motor wires are plugged in like they should be. I do have an 18-tooth pinion on it too. Man, I don't know. If you calibrate everything, I'm not sure. That is really weird. Well, I can't say combo, but I like Hobby Wing. Luke says XLX2 and 1100 for sure. Flyboys 305, what is up, Flyboys? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Shout out to the 23 in chat. If you haven't hit that like button on your way in, we have special guest Daniel tonight. Definitely appreciate Daniel coming and hanging out with us, taking time out of his night to come hang out in the Basher basement. If you guys haven't, make sure you guys go check him out. See, your ring says Techno Pro Black with an Exalt Gold motor. Dayman says going to be XC when I get it in the motor, and X Max for favorite RC I own so far. Yeah, man, the X Max. I love that thing. Can't go wrong with the X Max. Luke says, yeah, that was my first 1/5 or 1/6. LOL. Nice, Luke. Fly says, Cobra 8 Castle. Nice. Nick says, sounds like it's in programming mode, says Nick. Turtle says, dirty. How does a motor turn by hand? Does a car roll easily? Baby steps, Turtle. Just got the Stampede going. Dirty Max RC says, Turtle, the motor turns freely like it should. Nick, how would it be in program mode? All right. So what, if you had to pick, would you rather buy brand new RCs or used ones? Or I guess that'd be my question.
I'll probably rather buy a new RC because if I buy used, I don't know like what could be wrong with it. Rather if it needs a new motor, ESC, or like other parts, I'll probably have to, fix it back up for it to be able to be runnable again. So that's why I rather buy them brand new.
That's very true. Very true. You ever thought about like buying one and then kind of doing it as like a project, or
Yeah,
buying like a used one?
I have bought like a roller before, and then I just fixed it back up myself, add my own motor, ESC, and everything.
Heck yeah. Let's see here. Randy says, Daniel, Mojave or Fire Team?
I haven't owned neither of them, but I'll probably go Mojave.
Oh yeah, Mojave. Mojaves are beasts, man. Definitely beasts. J-Man says, my Vortex is going to be my favorite 1/10. I got it. I got when I'm done building it. Nice, J-Man. Nick says, if he's holding the set button when turning it on. Luke says, that's why you always buy Traxxas used, because you got to change the electronics anyways.
True.
Yeah, that's true. If you look at it that way, that's very true. Huh. So in this mini slash, apparently the ESC is bolted down or screwed down. So that's kind of interesting. Or from the bottom, I guess. There's two little clips here on the bottom. Didn't even know that. Have you thought about doing any minis or anything, Daniel?
So I thought about getting the Mini Max, but I figured out like I'd rather go for like big scale cars right now, and I might go mini scale in the future.
I hear you. It. See, like I'm kind of like, I guess I just bought this thing, but the Groms, the Groms are awesome, but they're like through tall grass, especially in the area. I guess it can kind of depend on what area you run them into. With the little ones, it very much depends on that. Rink says used and abused in 1/4 or 1/4 of the price. Nick says I was brutally disappointed with the Fire Team. I traded mine for another Success Mojave. Turtle says dirty. You have a throttle delay on. Fly 57 says agreed, Daniel. New / only like wrenching when have to. Oh boy, Fly Boys 305 says J-Man RC, Dirty Max RC, OB, Turtle, Randy, Luke, Nick, Matthew, Rogue One, Fly 327, Rinks, and Wild Bill. Fly Boys in the house. Luke says, Daniel, have you run the Mojave from 2 to 3S? Mojave Grom 2 to 3S.
I have not ran one. I just seen it on videos.
Oh, that was easy. Oh, nice. Let's see here. Randy says, I like things that fit in a backpack. And a backpack that can come to work with me. The Grom started this addiction for me. That's a very good point. Very good point, because Yeah, I agree with that. The size is really nice. You don't have to take up so much room. Like the 1/5 scales, like when you're out running them and say you have dead batteries, oh man, it takes up. You got to drag them things back. That's a workout.
Definitely.
Randy says, oh wait, I read that. My bad. Luke says, way more fun than it looks. Dirty says, turtle throttle delay is turned off. I just tried to recalibrate it again, and now I have a single red light and 4 beeps with green lights, just continuously doing that. I'm getting really frustrated now. Luke says, I'm a 1/5 scale guy. Randy says Mojave 2 to 3S is awesome. More Urban Legend RC. What is up, Urban? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Or more Urban Legend RC says, what's up, guys? OB says, Randy, totally agree, man. Nothing better than a backpack basher. Rogue One says, Daniel, the Mini Max with the wide kit is a good choice.
Seems like it.
All right. 527 says, Randy, the Arma Vortex always with me. Randy says, OB, I blew up the rear diff in my Typhon Grom 2 to 3S. OB says, Ty, what's up, buddy? Rinks says, who's Urban Legend? Oh, Rinks. Rinks is a funny guy. Shout out to the 24 in the chat. We've been live for 51 minutes already. Jeez, the time flies by. That is for sure. You're having fun chatting, RC. That's what it's all about. Let's see here. Everyone's talking to each other. Randy says, I need to try a Vortex Fly. Everyone's talking to Urban. Nick says, Urban. Shout out to the 24 in chat. If you're just joining in, welcome in. So if I'm noticing as well on this Mini Slash, the receiver box is not sealed. So that is not waterproof. It kind of just sits on this, but there's no cover on the bottom. So that's kind of interesting. I didn't think that was going to be the case. Oh, boy. Okay. Urban says, hello, Corey told me I have to bring it for the NASCAR build-off. Heck yeah, that's going to be awesome. That is going to be really cool to see everyone's NASCAR bodies for sure. 30 says, get one, Randy. They're a blast. Urban says, Nick, Randy, Rogue One. Obi says, Randy. Same thing happens to my Mojave Grom 2 3S twice. Got a new set, just haven't put them in yet. All right. Let's see here. Daniel, if you had, what's one RC that you sold that you wish you wouldn't have sold?
Probably my Rustler.
Two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive?
Four-wheel drive.
Gotcha. Rustler is a beast. It really is.
Yeah.
Especially the four-wheel drive one. I had one once, but I ended up selling it because I didn't drive it much. But
yeah.
See here, Randy says I wasn't even being hard on OB. Well, it was survived a lot in the last year. Turtle says could be a short in your motor or bad battery. Zero out, trim, and recalibrate again. OB says same with me, Randy. I was just doing some driving and it's giving up on me. J-Man says nice sweater, just bashing it. Arma tough. Oh yeah, got an Arma sweatshirt on, but we're working on a Traxxas tonight. Should have worn my Traxxas one, I guess. You got any plans for this weekend, Daniel, or anything RC related coming up?
Not much. Just the Limitless arriving tomorrow. Plan on making a video on it.
Nice. Nice. Let's see here. Luke says, haha, that's what they all say. Shout out to the 25 in chat. Definitely appreciate all you guys joining tonight, coming and hanging out. Let's see here. Oh, my thing just glitched out. Are we good? All right. Trying to throw the VXL system in the mini slash right now, so I can get that thing out and see how crazy it's going to be. I'm a little nervous, but we will see. And he says, you're Harold's friend, right, Luke? Give him a big old bear hug for me next time you see him. Cash and Bash It. What is up, Cash and Bash It? Appreciate you joining. Says, what's up, RC World? Definitely appreciate you joining. Luke says, SMC or CNHL?
CNHL.
I guess that's another question I could ask you. What are all the batteries you run?
In Traxxas, sometimes I run kind of like Amazon batteries, like the Huvos. But in my armor vehicles, mostly I would run rather CNHLs or Gensays.
Yeah, CNHLs are pretty good. They're pretty good batteries.
Yeah.
I guess that could be a good question for the chat as well. SMC or CNHL, or what are your guys' go-to batteries in the chat? Urban says, hello. Well, guys, I ordered one of those bodies before the live last night. So, LOL, some of you voted on the body I already ordered. Nice, Urban. I'm going to be excited to see that one as well. Rogue One says, just passionate. Love my Rustler beast mode and handles like a dream. Luke says, I definitely will, Randy. Definitely appreciate you joining. If we're just seeing you for the first time, I greatly appreciate you coming and hanging out. If you guys got any questions for Daniel, leave them in the chat. Definitely leave them in the chat. Let's see here. Randy says, Harold does some amazing work on those trucks, Luke. Dirty Max says, Turtle, brand new CNHL Forest battery combo. Forest battery combo isn't new, like a year old, and it's crazy because I just ran it yesterday. I'm stumped. All right. Urban says, Daniel, what's up? What's up? Have you ran the felony?
Yes, I actually did a speed run on it a few days ago.
What would you get for a speed?
I think the max is like 86.
With the speed pinion?
Yeah, speed pinion.
Nice. Oh boy, it barely fits in there. Let's see here. J-Man says, Cash and Bash says, what's new? Mini Slash is new for me. J-Man says, Huvu, the ones I've been doing from Amazon seem to work. Luke says, oh, for sure. He's truly the kindest person I know. Truly a good man. Definitely. HR sent me fans to try out in my Max Slash. But I have to edit that video. That'll be the next video, actually. Speaking of when you said Max Slash, Daniel, I have a Max Slash. I just got out running that thing. That thing, it's a fun truck. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It just flies, and I love it. I love it very much. Yeah, shout out to HR for sending me fans. Make sure you guys stay tuned to check out that video. Cash and Bash, it says, what's the newest RC car? A Mini Slash. What is your newest RC car, Daniel?
Felony.
Dirty Max says, I run CNHL, SMC, Turnigy Rapid, Huvos. I'm not really brand particular as long as it has good reviews. 100% Dirty Max. Rogue One says, Ovonic, Spectrum, Traxxas batteries. Turtle says, bad motor. Matthew says, Daniel, what's your favorite 1/7 scale?
Probably the Limitless.
Limitless. Okay. Dirty says, I'll try another motor before I look for another combo. Shout out to the 22 in chat. We've been live for an hour. Jeepers. Let's go, guys. Shout out to the chat as well as Daniel for joining us tonight. We'll probably go live for, I don't know, another half hour or so, and then we'll go ahead and call it there. Let's see here. Cash and Bass says, I run Traxxas Sledge. Nice, Cash. Sledge is a beast. I love my Slash. Urban says, Daniel, do you watch Mac, Danny, Gun, LOL? Dude is wild.
Yeah, I do.
Let's see here. Yeah, if you guys missed it, we got the Pro Moto aluminum wheels. These are one of the wheels I got, and I didn't realize it. But the tires that were on sale, I thought one was a front, one was a rear. They were both rear tires, so I'm gonna have to get a front tire, which sucks, but it is what it is. Not a huge deal. Let's see here. Nick says, did you see the prices on the new HPI monster truck? They are taking lessons from Traxxas on pricing. Oh no. What is that? The Big Kahuna or something? Isn't that what they call that thing? Cash says, Sledge, the best to me, bro. Nice, Cash. All right, Turtle says, Daniel, how fast have you gone with your felony?
So I did 3 runs. The first one, I got the worst, which is around like 82. And then on my third run, the fastest is around like 92.
That's cooking. That's good speed right there.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What did I miss? Randy says, that's all good, just bashing it. Now you have a burnout tire. Well, I don't know if I can burn out with the Pro Moto, but we could try. Nick says, just bashing it. Is it a V2 wheel? I didn't even realize that either. But yeah, these will have to be glued, so they're not the V2 that have them already pre-glued. So yeah, they'll have to be glued. And then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a few screws that hold the wheel to the rim, which is it's different. I had no idea really. I just bought them because they were on sale, so we'll be experimenting with those. Urban says, are those beadlocks just bashing it? No, not necessarily. I wouldn't say they're beadlock, but see, you can pull the rim part out, and then you have to glue in the plastic ring, which is in here, that comes on the aluminum rim, and then it kind of just snaps together once it's glued. And then you put the screws around the outside. Gracie, what are you doing? Let's see here. 10 Scale Performance. What's up, 10 Scale? Appreciate you joining. Says, just dropping in for real quick. Had surgery yesterday morning and getting to go home tomorrow. Just wanted to show some support. Just bash it in chat. Well, prayers to you, 110 Scale. Hopefully it all. So you had surgery yesterday morning and going to home. Yeah, hopefully prayers to you, 10 Scale, for sure. Appreciate you coming and saying hello. Yeah, definitely prayers for you, as well as everybody else going through anything. Prayers to all you guys. Definitely appreciate all you guys. Let's see here. Can't still glue it a V2 sleeve. Daniel, by the way, guys, no worries, Daniel. If you have to head out, no worries, Daniel. Just let me know, and we'll go ahead and just let me know. Hey, good to see you, man. Says Luke. Good to see you as well, Luke. Definitely appreciate you coming and hanging out. Randy says, hi, 1/10. I hope you're all well and heal up fast. Urban says, thanks for joining, Daniel. Keep your head up, Daniel.
Thanks, man.
Fly327 says, okay, just bashing, and Daniel, also everyone in the chat, got to skate. See ya, Fly327. Appreciate you joining.
See you, Fly.
Fred Barron, what is up to Fred? Says, hey, just bashing, and Daniel, what is up to Fred? Appreciate you joining. Let's see here. Daniel, Nick says, can't it still be glued on a V2 sleeve? I don't know the answer to that, Nick. I'm not sure. But yeah, definitely appreciate all you guys. Shout out to the 22 in the chat. Shout out to Daniel. If you aren't subscribed, I'll leave his link one more time before he heads out. And there we go. Make sure you guys go check out Daniel. Yeah, Daniel's got some awesome videos out there. Check out his Creighton videos as well as all his other RC videos. Definitely make sure to check them out. See ya, Luke. Appreciate you joining. Have a great night. J-Man's got it as well. Appreciate you, J-Man. Yeah, definitely appreciate you, Daniel, for joining, taking time out of your night to come and hang out. Truly appreciate it.
No problem.
Nick says, are they really discontinuing the Supermoto? I think they are. I'm pretty sure they're discontinuing the Supermoto. I think that's why they were on sale, but I'm not sure on that. Matthew Sr. says, subbed. Appreciate you, Matthew. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they're doing on that, but I guess we'll find out. Let's see here. Later, Luke. Nick says, I don't understand their tactics sometimes. I hear you. Rick says, Daniel Bashin usually pays his co-host $150. What are you going to spend the money on?
Probably mostly parts.
Oh yeah, parts are always a necessity.
Yeah.
All right, Daniel, you got to head out.
Yeah.
All righty, sounds good, Daniel. I truly appreciate you coming and hanging out. Truly appreciate you taking time. But yeah, we'll see you. You're always welcome to join. Don't be afraid to hit me up if you ever like to join again. And I hope you have a good night.
All right. Thank you, man.
You bet, Daniel. Peace out. See ya.
Right, peace out. Peace out.
See you
guys.
later.
Yeah.
Definitely huge shout out to Daniel for joining us tonight. I truly appreciate him coming hanging out. Awesome guy. Always welcome back, as well as everyone else in the chat. If you guys would like to join, just shoot me up, hit me up on email, Instagram. I'd love to have you on, ask you a couple questions, or just to hang out and chat. All right, everyone's saying later to Daniel. The Fred says, hey Ty, Randy, 1/10. Excuse me, Rogue, Luke, Nick, J-Man, Dirty, Cash. I guess I have a helper tonight. Mike B, OB, Flyboys, Rinks, Abe, and Matthew. Shout out to the 19 in chat. If you're just joining in, make sure you hit that like button. Randy said, Urban says, okay, Mike, stop starting trouble. Frank says, well, that's my government name. Nick says, doggy's wrenching too. Hey, I guess so. She's trying to help me, but she isn't much help. More or less just in the way. But Jim says, what's up, JustBashinit everyone? What is up, Jims? Appreciate you joining. Shout out to the 20 in chat. Let me know if you guys are working on anything cool tonight. Sorry, I'm trying to get this motor put in the mini slash. Okay, now I lost my chair. Excuse me, Missy. Thank you. Obi says, Jim, what's up, Jims? Appreciate you joining. Says, what's up? Oh, I already read that. My bad. Hopefully you're doing well. Everyone's talking to Jim. Randy says, my dog is causing trouble too. Must be that time of night or something. Jeepers socks. Oh, also, guys, forgot to mention this one. Shout out to DRC for sending me this out. There will be a video on this soon. This is the 9005E 1/14 scale 4-wheel drive brush truck. So stay tuned for that. I'm definitely excited to try this one out. looks pretty sweet. It's definitely going to be a fun one. So stay tuned for that as well. Plan on getting that out soon as I possibly can. Everyone's talking to each other. Rink says, "What motor are you putting in the Slash?" You're putting the Valenian, whatever this. I don't even know what KV these are. The VXL system in there. Urban says, "Jimbo, I can put that." Oh my goodness, dog. I can put that Fun Zone NASCAR with chastity down the rear quarter panel. That would be awesome. That would be pretty sweet. J-Man says, "Working on my brother's side by side." Nice, J-Man. Obi says, "Your dog is killing it, man. Is he sitting in the chair behind you?" Yeah, she was, Obi. She was. Gracie, come here. Come here, Gracie. Yeah, she's a goofball. Come on up. Come on, Gracie. Come on. Here, you sit first then. Come here. Sit in the chair. Come on. Yeah, now she's not having it. Come here, Gracie. Yeah, she's a big goofball. Urban says, "Nice, just bashing it." Daniel says, "Thanks for having me, just bashing it." No worries, Daniel. I definitely thank you for spending time and hanging out and taking time out of your night to come and hang out with us. Definitely appreciate it, Daniel. Hopefully you have a great night if you're leaving or if you're just joining or you're just hanging in chat. Truly appreciate you, man. Dirty says, "Just swap motors. Still doing something, so it's got to be the ESC. I'm about to try the Castle Combo and the Outcast 4S." Rink says, "VXL on 3S, that should boogie." 100%, Rinks. 100%. I can't wait. I am excited to see how this does for sure. Where about there to go? There it went. The Fred says, "Oh, what am I doing here?" There we go. Says, "Nice, J-Man." OB says, "Sorry, didn't know she was a lady." No worries, OB. No worries. Okay, let's just go like. Jim says, "That would be great." More Urban Legend. RC says, "Later, Daniel." J-Man RC says, "Installing a heater." And Chastity, Nick. Oh. Oh, Nick. God darn it. I thought that said something else, if I'm being honest with you, Nick. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Nick. Shout out to Nick. Oh, man, you guys. Appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Definitely appreciate you guys. Shout out, Nick. No, I swear that said something else. My bad. I couldn't see it. My phone was over there. I was looking at my phone, but darn it. Shout out to Nick. Make sure you guys haven't, check out Nick. J-Man says, "Yeah, OB, fun with a shack." OB says, nice. Fred says, "Nice, Nick." Rank says, "Bands will make him." Oh my gosh. I ain't dancing. I can't dance. I ain't gonna dance. Shout out to the 22 of you guys in chat. Greatly appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, man. You got, oh man, love you guys. I really do. You guys, oh man, truly appreciate you. Obi says, "What kind of fish you guys catch on the fish? You guys catch on the ice?" Rughead RC, what is up, Rughead? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Sorry, guys, I'm way behind on chat. Shout out to Nick. Speed Demon RC, what is up, Speed? Appreciate you joining. So I'm trying to put this pinion on my mini slash a quick second. Speed says, what's going on? Just bashing it in the Basher basement. What's going on, Speed? Hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate you joining. We are working on the mini slash currently, so I suppose I don't have that out far enough now. What's going on here? Oh, that ain't gonna work. Well, what in the heck? That ain't gonna work. I'll have to look in the manual for this. Nick says, come on, haha. No, I ain't dancing. I ain't dancing, Nick. Oh, man. Now where'd my... What the heck? I'm losing my mind here, guys. Obi says, J-Man, nice. I always wanted to go after Y. Excuse me, guys. My bad. What is up? Demon says, Rinks. Everyone's talking to each other. Urban says, Rinks, what are you over there snipping? Speed says, Rinks, I heard a little joke the other night. You know, I got to get you. Urban says, Randy, what kind of speeds are you expecting out of the Typhon? J-Man says that there's trout ponds too, but not sure if I can ice fish them. Speed says, Scarif, what's up, bro? Rink says, no sniper today. I just got too much to work on already. Which one, Speed Demon? Rughead says, I've been collecting some new parts. I've been collecting new parts. Need to sit on the bench for a few hours wrenching. Heck yeah, Rughead. Sounds like you got some parts for some builds. Randy says, it's geared pretty low tie. I think I have a 14 tooth in there. I robbed off the Gorgon. And Randy says, I think it feels pretty close to the same speed as my BLX Granite. All right, we are caught up. I think I'm going to have to look at the manual because I don't know what. Hold on. I have to look what they give you for setting up the motor mount. I don't really know what. Now, I haven't looked at a manual in so long, so we'll see what it says. Mini slash. Hey man, that's awesome. Says OB. Anybody have any RC plans this weekend? Got anything cool planned? Sounds like we're going to be getting some snow this weekend, believe it or not. Yeah, you guys heard that right. Snow. Nothing in there. HRRC and more. What is up, HR? Says hello, people. Stop to say hi and bye. Hope everyone doing well. God bless everyone. Appreciate you joining. HR. Speaking of you, HR, I have that video coming. That'll be the next video out of your fans. Hopefully, I got everything said right in there. That'll be coming out next. So stay tuned for that of the Max Slash. Man, the Max Slash is a beast. Shout out to the 24 in chat. Definitely appreciate you guys hanging out in the Basher basement. The Fred says later, HR, RC, and more. Speed says Rinks. Your next Nitro engine, you start up. Nick says probably just wrenching. It's supposed to rain. Darn rain. Dirty Max RC says, gotta head out, fellas. Starting the new job tomorrow. Well, good luck with your new job tomorrow, Dirty. Hopefully everything goes well. Yeah, just good luck with your new job, and hopefully it all goes well. Greasy, no. Peace out, Dirty Max. Have a good night. What in the Chastity? They give you more stickers? I didn't know that. Oh, man. Cool. Urban says, wow, snow already. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to get much, but, you know, we're supposed to get something. Okay. J-Man says, yeah, we have some snow. God darn it, had some snow same day as Thanksgiving. Everyone's talking to HR. Not the chicken bones. The Fred says, maybe snow Saturday here as well, just bashing it. Oh, yeah, the Fred. I hate to say it, but it's that season, man. Oh, darn it. It is that season. Rughead says, hey, Randy, 14 tooth is for backflipping and rock crawling, LOL. Randy says, I need to get some new axles for the and swap diffs in the Typhon Grom. Everyone's saying later dirty. Luke says, Harold, glad you made it. Shout out to the 25 in chat. Appreciate each and every one of you guys coming and hanging out on the Wrenching Wednesdays. I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. All right. Gracie, what are you doing? Don't mind the dog trying to help tonight. Okay, now we're getting on the bench, apparently. You're right, Rughead. The Junkyard Typhon was what the Junkyard Typhon has. What? What'd you just say, Rinks? What? Dude, your dog's pooping? No way. Ain't no way. God darn it. Randy says, I'm not really sure what pinion is supposed to be on the BLX Typhon. Nick says, I want to get a rally to run in the snow. HRC and more says, Luke, yo. J-Man says, OG prayers. Puppy. Yeah. Prayers to you, OG. Prayers to definitely. Yeah. Shout out to OG, man. Continued prayers for OG as well as everyone else going through a tough time. So just know we're all thinking of you. Everyone, man. Yeah. You never know. You just never know in life, and life throws curveballs, and you just never know. So prayers to everyone. Rughead says, Junkyard Typhon is what's up. Just throw some JB Weld in the plastic diff gears. LOL. Rinks says, LOL made you look. That's not funny, Rinks. Rinks, haha. Big guy, what's up? Says Urban Legend RC. Shout out to the 26 in chat. Appreciate all you guys. OG says, my brother Ty. Yeah, I gotta apologize to all the people I've been so busy lately. If I haven't watched your videos, I truly am sorry. I've just been so busy lately with everything, work and extra work after work. I try to get videos out as much as I can. And then the time I use to watch people's videos, I edit videos. So it's been very busy, but I promise I'll go back and watch all your guys' stuff, each and every one of you. If I haven't watched you guys' stuff, I truly am sorry. But yeah, you guys all make such awesome videos. Each and every one of you make such awesome videos. And I don't have enough time in the world, sadly. But no, you guys definitely, I truly cannot thank you guys enough. Each and every one of you. You guys are awesome. I really can't thank you enough. Rughead says 21 tooth is stock Typhon. I prefer the 22. Shout out to the 26 in chat. What you guys think? You guys think there's going to be any big Black Friday? Any more Black Friday deals? I'd love to hear what you guys think. Are you guys saving any of your money for Black Friday deals, or what do you guys think? Dog, what are you doing? OG says, I'm recovering from having emergency teeth pulled Monday. Oh, no. Just another day for OG. Oh, man, OG. Recovering from having it. Prayers to you, OG. Man. Oh, my goodness. Everyone say a prayer for OG for sure. Man, I'm so sorry, OG. Prayers to OG, man. as well as 10 scale said he had surgery. Just everyone, man. Oh my gosh. Jim says it's a busy time of year. Yeah, it's with everything coming up. It's only going to get busier. Urban says we all understand that. Yeah, definitely. You know, life before RCs. As much as you could wish you could say RCs before life, it just doesn't work like that. J-Man says, yeah, be cool. Some Black Friday deals. When is Black Friday? I think it's the day after Thanksgiving, I think. Luke says, where do you live, JustBashinit? I live in Minnesota, Luke. Minnesota. I don't know why I'm having gear lining up issues here, but something's not. What the heck? Not sure what's quite going on here. Let's see here. OG says, my bad luck, boys. Stay away. Man, OG. Sorry, OG. Tooth pain sucks. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Honestly, I want to wait because of Christmas and my boy's birthday coming up. Jim says, sorry, OG. Prayers, everyone. Get well soon, OG. Randy says, OG. It only gets better from here. Chin up. OB says, feeling better, OG. Take care of yourself, buddy. Definitely take care of yourself. OG says, that's why I thought last week, Randy. LOL, no. They're not done with me. Done with me yet? Luke says, I'm from Ontario originally. Nice, Luke. JustBashinit, are you near the Shore Masters? I don't even know what that is, Nick. Luke says, I crossed in International Falls when I go home. Nice, Luke. Docks? No, I've never heard of that, Nick. I don't know what. I'm gonna have to look this up. Jim says, seen the Vortex 2-3S on sale for $200. What do you think of? Oh, gee. Gracie, where you at? Come here. OG just bought you biscuits. Can you wave at him? Here, you can shake. Come on, shake. Come on, show him you can shake. No, not in the shaking mood. Thank you, OG. You don't have to do that. I truly appreciate it. I thank you so much. OG says, from Nitro Pup, buy that puppy some biscuits. I will do that. I actually need to, OG. So shout out. Thank you so much. Shout out to OG, man. Truly can't. Oh, man. Let's see. Randy says, I saw that too, Jim. It looks like a sweet rig. Okay. Oh, okay. That's not going to happen. Get down. No. Dude. Get down. Gracie, get down right now. She says thank you. Gracie, get down. This is not, oh my gosh, guys. I'm sorry. Shout out to the 25 in chat. We're having dog takeover at the moment. OG says, gotta go, boys. Time to take my medicine and pass out. Love you guys. We love you too, OG. Thank you so much. Shout out to OG, man. Gracie, come on now. Come on. Get out, please. Come on. No, I don't. Come on. It's okay. Oh, please. Okay. All right. Is that dog? If that dog meows, I'm gonna pee. What? Oh my god. Rick says it's her show now. Move down the bench. Apparently, Obi says, take care, OG. Feel better soon. definitely take care, OG, and feel better soon for sure. Love me some Gracie, says Randy. See ya, OG, says Hayden RC. God bless you, OG. You're back on my prayers list. Yeah, definitely God bless OG, man. Later, Randy and HR. Later, Randy and HR out. Peace out, HR. Definitely appreciate you joining. Hopefully you have a good night as well as everybody else. Shout out to all you guys, man. You guys rock. Well, this show has gone to the dogs. Apparently it has. Okay, goodbye. Rogue One says, JustBashinit, great live tonight. Be blessed, everyone. Good night, all. Yeah, I suppose we're about an hour and 30 minutes in, about 9 o'clock. Man, I can't thank each and every one of you guys enough. We'll be live for about 10 minutes yet. I'm gonna try and get this thing together. We'll hang out just a little bit, guys. Shout out to the 27. God darn it. The Fred. Oh my goodness. You guys kill me every time. I don't, like I said, I don't expect this, and you guys don't have to do that. Oh my gosh. Shout out to you guys, man. The Fred. Thank you, the Fred. Thank you, OG. Thank you, everyone, man. Oh my goodness, guys. Make sure you guys go and check out each other's channel. Make sure you guys go check out. It's everybody in the chat. I know all you guys do. Most every one of you guys here. I know you all do, and just shout out to all you guys. I say that almost every live, but it truly, the whole RC community is just awesome. Rank says Gracie made $30. Yeah, Gracie, she's a trouble butt. But you guys honestly don't have to do that. I truly appreciate it. Man, your dog is awesome, dude. What a good girl. Well, OB, you see this side of her, but the other side is not so good. Big Izzy says, OB, working on some projects and possibly a partnership. Heck yeah, Big Izzy. That's awesome. Hopefully you get that all figured out for sure. You know, oh, that does not sound good at all. Oh, it's too far forward. That's why. Nick says, all right, fam, I'm out. I got to be up early. Sounds good, Nick. Appreciate you joining. I hopefully you have a great night and a great day tomorrow, as well as everyone else. I hope everyone has a great rest of their week. Yeah, you know. It's Thursday. It's almost the weekend. The Fred says, later, OG. God bless you and all. Good thoughts and prayers to all that need them. 100%, the Fred. That's exactly right. I appreciate you, the Fred. I think we all do. I mean, truly appreciate it. Oh, the Fred just gave us good mojo too. That sounds better. That'll work, I think. Obi says, Big, that's what's up. Not surprising, man. You've been doing it lately. Hope that partnership works out. 100%. Hope it works out. Big Izzy, 100%. Everyone's saying later, Nick. Rugged, she's good until she's not. LOL. Exactly. That is one great way to put that. All right. Well, I suppose, guys, let me put this motor in real fast. See if That's better. I wish. Sucky part about this thing, you can't see the gear mesh, which I don't like at all. But it is what it is. That sounds pretty good. So, but biggest lap bug ever. Yeah, she's a big cuddle bug. She loves to lay it with us at night. Lays right in my arms. It's so hard to be mad at her, you know. But no, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it there, guys. Well, I might try and finish this up really fast. Shout out to all you guys. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and shout out to Daniel. Him taking time to come hang out with us tonight. He's usually in the chat, and all you guys that take time to hang out with us. It means a lot. It really means a lot, and just know that I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I say that every night and every live, but it means a lot. So thank you guys. I hope everyone has a great rest of your week. So we'll see you all in the fun zone tomorrow. Just means a lot, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Hopefully I'll have it out tomorrow. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and call it there. Rinks says, I have fun here. Well, I hope so, Rinks, and I appreciate you. All you guys' comments mean the world. We'll go ahead and call it there before I get too, But, thanks to live and chat, y'all. Thank you, the Fred. You guys rock. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Everyone have a great night. God bless. Prayers to everyone out there that needs them. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out, everyone.